time, AM finds space against PL because he's one of the heroes that can shove PL out of a lane. Like normally when you're dealing with a PL, you have to send multiple heroes because he has illusions and he can just kill the support or something like that. AM's an exception. And later on, he will always get the jump on a PL, and if you Abyssal Blade anybody, you know, they'll just pop right to the Mana Void combo and the 3 AM, right. The Manta Illusions. But yeah, honestly, I believe in the hero.
I am really loving what Fire... Okay. I was just about to say, I thought for a second they were going to be running some sort of aggro tri-lane, Gyrocopter, Rubik, Earthshaker, and then like safe lane AM versus the Darkseer, which is not great for the AM, but he can make it work. But they're actually going to fake out Clift. Oh, hold up, bottom lane. Looks like they're going to be able to get a kill on Moo here. He's trying to juke himself around, but he knows. He's very much...
Yeah. Again, Swindle's doing really good job in this game so far in the laning phase, but I think, as mentioned before, with the hero counters this game, it's going to come down a lot to the mid-game engagements. I mean, like the post 10 minutes, he'll get slowed down by the lances and right-click down by this hero that has like ridiculous amounts of natural base damage. And he also has the Phantom Rush, which means after a lance he can always follow up with right-clicks even as a melee hero. So it's honestly just really dangerous to get close, and Soul Ring spamming is the right approach. Mid,
oh, nice block. That's going to be beautiful.
Oh, is he going to charge?
Charge straight into the tower. Z-Freak knows there's no real escape, so he will end up going down. But that was a nice rotate. Templar Assassins too, which is only like 1 or 2 levels of Sideblade. And they're going for the really early levels of Meld, where they're able to go for the quick rope shot.
That's actually traditional now, I think. Even that's changed. I think a lot of people get always at least 2 side blades, because the difference between 1 and 2 seems pretty huge. And wow, they're going to try to contest the Roshan.
Yeah, Suzy is going to be caught here, and he has no melt to be able to really sneak himself out of this situation. So the Fisher comes in, but not much there. Whitebeard isn't quite level 6, so they can't really fight this one yet. Jayo's here with his ultimate, but I don't think anybody's really low enough mana for them to be able to make a commitment. The question is the stack actually going to be stolen here? This would put CompLexity in a very awkward position if they're going to stick around.
They got 5 heroes here, man, and the enemy came too, so I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. I mean, they can't do this forever. Eventually, Jayo's just like, all right, well, I'll just push out the middle lane. And the same kind of applies to Moo. He's like, all right, sweet, I'll get some free farming time in the bottom lane. There's certainly no way the Radiant can actually take that stack quickly. That's for sure. Yeah. Now Suzy's back.
You know, one of the ways is PL with a DD.
I can't believe this is still sitting around here.
They really want to stop that stack. Again, like the way Templar plays right now, she's kind of reliant on that stack, and she's showing herself mid, so I think it's going to be alleviated to an extent. Ziz is going to start hitting away some of these Ancients, but he's going for the tankiest one, tanking a lot of damage in the meantime as well, and he doesn't have good sustain, so he's going to have to topple himself out. If he gets caught... Oh my goodness.
God, that was so very greedy, and now you're seeing why they...
Yeah, that was definitely not the play, man. I don't know, that was just wishful thinking.
Long jump in. Whitebeard's going to be able to get off his ultimate just before he dies, but Suzy is actually not in the call down, so Swindle and Z-Freak just run right past it. Brian's going to be able to come in. Fluff pulls back.
Mana Void.
Completely out of mana. Light Striker in, lands on Suzy. On the ultimate. Jayo hits it with a triple kill, and Z-Freak will fall as well. That's a wipe, ladies and gentlemen. 11 minutes in, and Fire will go right back to this stack that CompLexity so greedily wanted to take away from Fire.
That right there is probably a good reason why Storm players hate anti-mage. It's honestly a Storm that's snowballing can't play against an AM because you can damage chunked off of it. And Suzy, wow, he needs to be careful because there's an illusion.
Yeah, he's really far forward. The Stormtrooper's missing in that top lane for a while, and now they have the jump in from Ziz. The charge will complete, and Suzy will die to the bounce off of that one. And now Fluff's going to be caught as well. So CompLexity turn 1 kill into 3 as they roll.
AM, I think they're watching.
Charge is coming. He's going to be able to get the pull back. They have the ultimate as well. Jail's going to be completely locked down. Taken out. The Ion Shell just giving them that extra bit of damage. Still, though, there are a lot of these heroes stuck very aggressively on the enemy side of the jungle, but it looks like they're all going to escape. Z-Freak's just going to hang out here for a while and wait for his mana, or wait for a way to sneak out. And Swindamelons did manage TP away. They got the tier 1 tower in the top lane. That tier 1 mid that the Templar Assassin was going for not so long ago was still up. Fire just kind of being outmaneuvered constantly.
Yeah, they're getting pulled apart right now very hard, and it's certainly not what you would expect after that amazing 5-man wipe at the Ancients.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what can I say? This is rough for them now. Oh, and TA might die again. Storm is ready to jump. He already popped the Soul Ring. Nobody's around him.
Yeah, he's going to be caught here. They do have some counter vision, so Susie is most definitely dead. And, well, Refraction buys him a little bit of time. Checking to see if anybody was going to die at the bottom lane, because they also had Moo and Fluff.
And Diffusal coming out too slow kind of like takes away the potential pressure. But Jo here, he might die again.
Yeah, he's going to be popped real quickly. Swindle manages to finish him off with a nice pullback, and Fire have no response to that whatsoever. Kind of farming up the jungle, not too far away. Swindle's going to be able to catch another one here. Whitebeard drops the ultimate. Swindle, the Fisher doesn't quite hit Swindle, and he just keeps on running through these heroes, tanking up the tower, but doesn't matter. He will be able to get out. Again, just
triple killing Mana Void. And then now it's 11-7. And Storm, if he dies here,
yeah, they got him.
The game is back.
Jo is not messing around. He just throws out the extra bit of HP simply because if Gyrocopter can survive through the burst, he lays out so much damage in return. Swindle's going to be caught here again. They're going to try and chainstone him as best as possible. Jo was on the wrong side of the Fisher, though. And Fluff was unable to steal the pull.
Of course, he's unaware of it.
Echo Slam, they're going to try and pop. The telekinesis isn't quite enough to be able to turn things around. That was a beautiful Light Strike array by Way2, stopping all of this. And now Jo's going to be controlled up, managed to get the blink out. Call down, gets laid away. Whitebeard hoping to be able to get Jo to safety, but now he's going to be kind of left for dead, it looks like. MJW pops his mech, trying to deal with that Desolator blink forward. Susie is able to finish him off, and the homing missile actually stuns up Z-Freak right in front of Susie, but the Light Strike Array, Orchid, and the control is there to be able to make sure that Susie does go down. CompLexity winning the fight big time. Only thing, and MJW is going to be leading the way. He does have a blink dagger. If he gets a really good wall vacuum, he can stall things up, but he missed the vacuum. He thought he was going to be able to get them up the cliff. The Aegis
oh my gosh,
up by Susie just in time. The flash goes in, and Jo managed to blink himself out. Now Way2's controlled. Z-Freak's in some trouble as well. He's going to try and push Susie up on the cliff, but that doesn't happen either. Oh no, that could have been gone so very well for CompLexity, but now it's about to get so much worse. Swindle's going to be controlled as well. Susie just keeps on moving forward, and can he catch up? He's got a blink dagger up in 5 seconds. Ziz is slowed down, but they'll just have to content themselves with 3 kills and a Roshan. That was still a giant.
I thought for sure the Storm was going to jump in and steal the Aegis. Somehow, someway, Susie got the Aegis, killed both the Lina and the Spirit Breaker. Echo Slam at bottom? Oh, they got the wrong.
Oh no. He popped the ultimate on the illusion.
Yeah.
Which I think was intentional because they saw him go invisible, but he just tried to do it for the AoE damage and it wasn't quite enough.
Again, it's not too bad that they missed that kill. If anything, Storm's coming back, so they have to be careful. I don't think they realize it, but they are under vision.
Whoa, Way2 almost gets 3-shot by Susie.
Oh, he's dead, he's
3-shot.
dead.
He managed to get out the damage. Z-Freak, though, gets a really good bump back, but with the call down there, no one's really able to jump into that fight, especially with Swindle only just now TPing in. So we will see that tower fall indeed. CompLexity. And lockdown. Who did they really go for first? Is it the AM to make sure he can't get an ultimate out on Storm Spirit? Plus, he doesn't have the... Oh, never mind. They're going to go for the background. Moo's going to be caught. There's going to be no Echo Slam in this fight as he should pop from the Orchid. And Swindle, though, is completely out of mana. Jo fighting with his illusion in order to get over to Swindle. Now just pops the ultimate, and he will get one shot. Meanwhile, Susie, right in the middle of all this, will be able to survive. It looks like Laguna played. All right, he loses Aegis, but that's perfectly acceptable. Team Fire going to push forward now. They've already taken out 2 and should have the advantage, well, I thought, to continue to push down the Tier 1 tower. But lane, they're going to go for Fluff. There is the long jump in from the Storm Spirit, which could finish him off. This
wow,
very
I'm surprised he finished this charge. Yeah. I am so surprised because that is a death sentence right there, buddy. Holy smokes.
But another 1,700 gold, so if he wants to, he can work towards that. Bottom lane, they're going to go into Whitebeard here. Going to try and pop him. They should be able to. Oh, the Echo Sand comes out, controlling some of those heroes, but a nice Yule's response will be able to get Swindle out of the way. 747 still trying to finish off MJW, turns on a Z-Freak instead to use your kill. And Vacuum will make sure he goes down. Jo is on pursuit here. Swindle still has plenty of his mana. And they
even then, the sustain is kind of awkward too.
Yeah.
So there's the charge.
They're going to go for him, but he does have that heart. Fisher's laid out, controlling Z-Freak as best as possible. Actually, BKB activated. He's going to be fine. Manta pop by Jo in order to get rid of the Orchid. And, oh, Jesus, Swindle is just taking a ton of damage there. Looks like they were able to finish up the Dark Seer. They're going to keep on going, charging forward. Swindle now out of mana. And Jo can get a range of him with his art.
Oh, man. Oh, this mana void.
There he goes, and so does have the creep wave fall. The danger.
You can't do anything, Cap. You can't do anything. It's just a one quick counter. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
No matter how much you try to play against it, if you don't have an item or 2 advantage, if you haven't been destroying him all game, it's just gonna happen. And once it happens, you're just you're out of options, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you're next to your teammates, all the better for the enemy. You just killed 2 mid teammates as well with 1 click.
Jayo's back to full HP. Susie. Try to work through him. Actually, we'll be able to take away most of his mana. Good start out here, but how are they going to deal with the AM? Looks like they are actually going to back up. Storm Spirit, I guess, around... when you're pushing into a Storm Spirit, it's always kind of dangerous, so I can respect Fire's choices. Here with this pick-off on the Gyrocopter, eventually it's going to be taken by Fire.
Oh my gosh, the gem.
But Z-Freak, oh look, like turned around by Rubik. You stole that one earlier. We'll be able to get nice 2-man vacuum out from NJW. They're going to jump forward. Fluff is going to be targeted by Swindlemounds, but he is going to be feeling the pressure of Jo eventually as soon as that BKB falls. 747's actually being dropped pretty quickly, and they will be able to pick up that 1 kill, and Swindle is still left with a decent amount of mana. Where they are now. Oh, wow, they're actually going to go for Jo here with a charge out. They might be able to catch him as well. Is just going for the Fluff kill quite easily. We'll be able to get it. Charge complete. Ultimate goes out. Glimmer Cape will be able to save Moo's life. Jo threatening that ultimate against Swindle. Missing.
Cool. That AM's going to lose a huge chunk of his life points when he gets disabled.
That's a 2-man stun. Swindle forced to pop the BKB. 2-man vacuum. Missed a response. MJW immediately being targeted by Susie, but he's being controlled up right now. Jo linking forward, but CompLexity just on full retreat. Looks like they will be able to get out. I do not, but it's got to be soon.
Yeah, it's going to be soon for sure, because they want to make something happen with the Aegis here.
I think that's exactly why they're going for the smoke anchor. They're going to be able to lock up. Oh, nice 3-man vacuum into the wall. That's going to be able to take out the 2 supports instantly. And Jo hiding on the side. Swindle, he does not have any mana. Jo can jump onto him right now. He's going to be able to pop him nice and quick. Oh, not quite enough, but he can't get over the Fissure, and he will be locked down, but that's just the Aegis. Jo is going to be forced into a blink and attempt to go for the TP out. Z-Freak, they see him. Can they get him? They lock him down. Jo, he's now going to be controlled up. Doesn't have the mana and will be torn apart by the rest of CompLexity. That is a huge pickup. And looks like the rest of CompLexity are just going to barrel down the bottom lane.
It's Diabolic Edict.
Yeah. Alright, so we have a 4-man smoke. This is really interesting. They're going to go for a full wraparound here, but this is going to be kind of awkward because some of Fire are sitting on the far right side here. This is immediately going to see Moo, but Moo, he's kind of bad position here. Glimmer Cape forced out to the side. Vacuum will be able to catch Moo, jump in from the side. Wall gets laid out. 747, he's trying to beat through Z-Freak, but Z-Freak's actually surviving through all this. Whitebeard will finally be able to finish him off. Meanwhile, Jo, he's actually battling out with Ziz, who's quite healthy. Will doppelganger to the side.
Oh, that's so huge.
Complete way too, and the Storm Spirit falls at the same time. That might just win the fight, but Ziz, he's still plenty healthy and working through the next support. Whitebeard is his target, controlled up by Moo. Gem is on the deck, but none of these heroes are really worrying about it right now. They're just trying to get out of this one. Jo is left up. He's the only real damage dealer against Ziz. He's burned through all of his mana, but Vacuum controlled. Jo just barely managed to blink himself away and will head back to the base. So Heart starts kicking in. Moo managed to get away. Great fight there, looks like, for Fire. I think that he can't.
But yeah, of course, can't blame him though. I mean, he's just
targeted here. BKB activated, double BKBs. They're just going to try and pop Jo. They're throwing everything they have at him, but he managed to get off the BKB. Now he's going to turn, go straight for Swindle, but has to back up. He's a little bit too low. Whitebeard gets a good call down and throws out all of his shots. Meanwhile, Susie is targeting Swindle. Jo's going to come forward, trying to pop him. Echo Slam gets laid out. Boom!
Oh my
there
god!
Goes 2, and Way 2. He's going to be the next target. They still have the Phantom Lancer alive, but he's left completely solo. He's going to go for Whitebeard first. Way 2 managed to get off the Light Strike array, which will help Ziz down quite significantly. Jo says, see you later, Whitebeard. We won the fight. I'm not going to challenge Ziz for anything else.
Is this going to be time to fight?
This is awkward.
Jo
just
oh gosh,
right into
oh
Ziz.
no.
Oh dear, he has to pop the BKB. He turns the fight up against Swindle, but he's already down to half HP. Has to blink himself away. And Moo's going to be the next target. Forced snap to the side. Swindle actually drops pretty low. And Jo has his ultimate. He needs to be able to get over there, but has to blink himself backwards as Ziz pushes forward. Susie still going for Swindle. Doesn't have anything left. And
oh, he doesn't have buyback. He's down for 100.
Managed to finish him off. MJW was the next target, but Susie is going to be controlled up as the match comes through. Charge, waiting. Moo, nice doppelganger, actually dodges that totem. And 747 will eventually go down. Moo, quick on the retreat now. Has to force staff himself backwards. 2 minutes on the clock for the Templar Assassin. Same goes for the Storm Spirit. 4 versus 4. Make it a 4 versus 3, it looks like. Is Fluff, he's definitely dead. That's going to be the gem dropped as well.
Then Lotus Orb and Lincoln Spear or something like that. one of those, I feel like the fights could have definitely.
Oh, bash!
Oh man,
they're gonna try and go for the kill, but he will be able to get the doppelganger to the side, and now just turns and fights Jo against as possible. But he's completely out of mana. If Jo gets off a good ultimate here, it may be enough to finish him off. Look good to play.
Oh
there
my
goes.
gosh.
This drops low. He's committing for the kill on Whitebeard, but he will Scepter now enchant totem control. He is definitely dead. Light Strike Ray comes from the side, but way too. No escape as a Fisher catches him out. 5 down on the side of CompLexity, who try to push in without Swindle Melons.
On both teams, and Swindle is isolated from his team.
Yeah, he's gonna smoke reveal. He actually goes for the courier one shot.
Oh
but
my
he's not
goodness.
gonna be able to get. Oh, jump away. Oh, the MKB procs are not quite enough now. Oh, a 4-man vacuum leading into the wall. Can this set things up for CompLexity? Jump in. Swindle pops BKB, goes straight for Susie with the sight device. Will be able to get him. Shiva's also slowing down some of these heroes. Swindle is completely out of mana and running the hell away from Jo as fast as he humanly can. Z-Freak though is gonna be caught by the missile and will be taken out by Jo to start things out. Looks like just a 1-for-1 trade-out so far. Not bad considering a 4-man vacuum and wall from that Darkseer. And oh my god, I didn't even notice that one, but Brian managed to steal his own wall, and the illusions finished off the Lina. And he just barely gets away.
Wow. Yeah, that's also a play. Honestly, I thought they were going to lose that fight completely, because what happened was Jo committed to... Are they going to go for this?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
the
are.
super bots.
The boots have traveled, BKBs are activated, they're fully committing to this fight as Swindle comes in from the side, they're controlling up Susie as best as possible. Great wall vacuum combination. Vacuum actually being stolen now by the Rubik. He's going to try and turn things around as best as possible. Moo unable to get off that Echo Slam just yet. They're controlling him. No Echo Slam whatsoever. Oh my god, he just took him out with the R button. But he's still going to be able to get the counter kill. There are buybacks on the side of Fire, and they're immediately going to blow some of them. Animage, he's going to try and hold off the rest of this team so Templar Assassin and Earthshaker can keep their buybacks.
Yeah, this TA, honestly, it's gotten to that point where the TA is just a single hero. It's great in the late game, but when it great in the mid game, possibly late, but when it gets to this point, she's just a target that can be singled out. And Ziz.
With his mana vacuum. Oh, there's the vacuum out finally from Fluff. Way2's going to be the target here. Ziz is actually completely out of mana, and Jo can easily go for him. There's the Ghost Scepter taking him out. That is huge. It is too far out. May just be forced into a buyback of it.
That might work out because again, these BKBs are 5 seconds, and the reason, one of the biggest reasons why CoL won that fight is because Swindle on. This might be the fight.
Shane's done pretty heavily here. They do have the vacuum out from Fluff to be able to interrupt some of this. Jo's actually surviving a lot. Moves, waiting out those BKBs very patiently, waiting for his opportunity to jump in for the Echo Slam. Jo starts going for Swindle, trying to threaten that mana as best as possible, while Whitebeard is also the target. That wall is causing a lot of disruption. Susie starts moving forward. They're going to go for Z-Freak here. The homing missile is going to jump on him, and Jo's going to take that opportunity just to pop in as quick as possible. Susie actually managed to get away from Ziz because of the meld, and now moves just forward. He's actually found the Storm Turret. He's going to be able to lock him down and chance on him. Oh my god. Double kill for Jo. He's not messing around. He just throws out the ultimate, and now they're looking to control Ziz. They have the Echo Slam. They have everything they need to be able to get this carry of CompLexity down on the ground. There it is. 3 down on the side of CompLexity. Their tier 4s are actually being threatened right now, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
oh, here's the push.
They're going to push forward here with this double damage. I mean, you might as well. Does he have any purge? Oh, he doesn't actually have his Diffusal Blade anymore. I didn't actually notice that one, so... Heal Scepter will allow them to be able to get rid of that one, but Jo still going to make the commitment here to the melee round.
Illusions can't really clear her, so...
This is going to be a critical point, Aegis, because Jo does not have a buyback, and neither does the Phantom Lancer. Chivas goes down. Jo's already down to half HP, but obviously he has the Aegis. There's not much he's afraid of right now. I'm not sure how much time the Aegis has left, but...
Casual.
Side device, Glimmer Cape and a Force Staff back. Now just try and wait out that heart regeneration.
Yeah, the nice thing about these kind of slow sieges and hard is just it's like a moving fountain now. 3.25 per second. Fountain, I believe, gives 5, so it's just short of it. But look at his heal, man. He's just regenerating up so fast.
I feel like there's still another, like...
Maybe 2 minutes left on this game, who knows?
Goes back to full HP. I'll try and finish off the tier 3 tower and go for the racks. Seemed like
you know
they
when he
really
does
want
this,
to wait out the...
Yeah, he should have the courier on standby. When he uses Manta like this, he should just drop it in front of their faces and just drop, like, put in another item.
Yeah.
Straight up. He can literally just buy another one.
Yeah,
now,
he's
probably.
got an extra gold, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the smoke.
They see what's happening. They're going to jump straight onto Jo, trying to initiate onto him. First boots of travel are complete. Jo, he's going to be taken out. Pops the Manta and he goes down. Instantly buys back and he'll try and make his way back into this fight via boots of travel. 2 go down. Oh, man. That Divine Rapier just cleaned up 2 on the side. Z-Freak looks like the supports are going to be able to take him out as well. Oh, there is no buybacks. CompLexity.
PL buyback
What
now.
happened?
PL has buyback now.
Oh my god, he has 140 gold left. That's game.
Oh, you're right. The time cooled
my
off.
God.
He didn't have money for it.
I mean,
The gyrocopter, 4 position. 6 slotted. Rapier in the team fight. Wiped 2 heroes right off the bat. That will be GG Captain. 91
wow.
minutes.
what a just weird way to end the game. GG is called by CompLexity and Fire, now 2 in this series. I mean, I feel like they were still gonna win it just because that gyrocopter with the Divine Rapier just ripping out so much damage against that Phantom Lancer, but still, I mean, at least they would have had a fighting chance to push back Fire if they had that buyback on PL.